Hey Matthew, morning. Market's just opening up. I'm kind of letting it do its thing right now. I'm really looking at this low here. I like this low that we're getting close to right now. Like I said, our orb's only 3 points, so usually we like the orb to be at least 5 points. Um, if it still presents itself, I'll still take it. But I really like these lows, like I said. Um, so I marked this one out. After that, see, that's our Asia Open low. We have our pre-market lows here. But I really wanted us to come down and tap this. We still could. I mean, market just opened 2 minutes in here, so that'd be a really nice play on that one. Looks like we're coming up to our orb pretty quickly here. Our zone. About 2 points from our zone and 3, 4 points from our midpoint. So, like I said, I'll watch it, but it's only a 3 point zone, so not super strong today. Morning, Ella. Welcome in. Um, you guys are gonna see a little bit different trading for me. So yesterday, uh, I logged into my TradeFi account and all my accounts were gone, and I was like, "Well, what happened?" Like, or they were gone. It said offline and everything. So TradeFi decided to move me to live as a live trader, but that process is going to take a week or two on their end to get everything done. So um, I went over to another firm so I can still trade with you guys, but I'm basically starting a whole new eval right now. So I'm gonna be going a little bit more heavy on the position size. Uh, Probably right now I have 3 set up. I might go with 4 though, maybe more. I don't know. But yeah, because I want to get these evals passed so I can get right back to that funded stage. Um, Hopefully, it shouldn't take more than a few days for me until I start trading on those other live accounts now. Um, so I'll leave like the take profits and the stop losses the same. It'll just be risking more uh, position size. So let's see what we do here. Like I said, I really prefer us to go down to this low than our orb today. I thought we were gonna touch it right at market open because pre-market we started that downtrend. So there's Asia open. Asia went all the way. There's London. London's still going. Um, but New York pre-market we shot down. So I thought that's a big rejection on the 5 minute though. I think we will, or the 15 minute. I think we will come down to this low. That's a really big rejection. No orders are getting filled, so we gotta go cheaper to get them filled. This might be another quick one here. Big downtrend though since this morning. Oh, other thing I want to tell you guys. I'm looking for a different platform to stream on. I was looking at Kick. See if that clears up some of the issues we're having. I don't know if it's YouTube or what, but like I said, I put the house on the mesh system and hardwired the computer to it. Looks like yesterday we were still kind of laggy, so when I get it set up, if I get it set up, I will be letting you guys know about that. Hopefully it's a little cleaner for you guys to watch. About 3 points from our Asia low here. It's got to break these lows to get down there. I think it's definitely got enough strength though. From the downtrend this morning or pre-market, it tried to go up and it completely rejected here. So I like the way this is set up. Hopefully it's another earlier trade, get us done early for the day. While that's starting to form up, that's Asia open. We have this one from yesterday. I don't think we'll go all the way down there. I'll have it marked out just to watch it. I don't see us going that far though, but this is a big rejection candle. This is a big downtrend, so there's some strength right now to the downside, and we do have room. So I don't want us to get in here, banking all our money on this one, but really trying to get down there and we get stopped out. That would not be fun, but just got to see how price is reacting. Since it is so close to market open, we have a lot of volatility still. So here we go, come up on it, about a point away. This is the 5. Still got 2 minutes to close on the 5. Let's see how the 1 starts reacting to it. So I'm watching this one here, watching this pretty closely here. No tap, no higher high. A little indecisive right here. Make sure these levels are good. So far, I like this though. I mean, even though we didn't tap that line, it's trying to drive back up already. You see, we got a higher high there. I'll put a limit order. I don't know if we'll get down here though. Oops. So, like I said, we do have the lows below this. It's a pretty heavy downtrend. Like I said, I don't know if we'll get down to here. Might have to do a market order somewhere up there. So I have an order sitting here waiting. And I'm only allowed to make 1,500, I think. I have to keep consistency rules now. I'm starting all fresh with you guys here. I gotta see how many points I need to target to keep my consistency. Looks like I may get filled here.
Order filled.
All right, yeah, I just got filled. Let's see if we reject though. We need a nice rejection here. Contracts. Just like it's set up. What, 7 points? Nice rejection on the 1 minute. Going straight back down to it though. I don't want to see a lower low here. I'm going to keep rejecting off this low here. Are you guys hopping in this one? It's trying really hard to reject here, but it's still pushing through it. So there's a closure below. I don't love that. 5 minutes, still got 3 minutes to close here. Oh, you're it, cool. There's a higher low though. There's equal lows. Cool, we're all in this one. I like that. Like I said, you guys can see me trading differently though. So if you guys want that 5-point stop loss, keep it at that 5 because I'm not at 5 right now. I don't know what this is at. This is at a little over 5. Said I don't love this 1 minute yet because we're still below our line and we had a candle close down here. This 5 minute will tell us where we're at unless we just completely get wicked out here. It's still pretty volatile in the market, but we got about 2 minutes on this 5 minute to close. So this 5 minute rejects, I'd be pretty comfortable with this trade. Let's see here. All right, minute and a half, a little less than a minute and a half on this 5 minute candle. So like I said, we'll see. Remember, we do have these Asia lows here, so I hope price isn't driving down to there, but it could be. So we will be watching this one. About a minute left here. That's not looking good.
Stop filled.
All right, I got. You guys probably did too. I think we're. So that's fun on that part. Man, what a candle on this 15. We are just driving down. That is crazy. That's from a few days ago. Well, we are flying down to this Asia low, so I guess that's our magnet we should be looking at. What a candle. That is crazy. And this one is at 75.8750. So that's the new level I'll be looking at. Try and get into one more. Save some of these losses here. At least we have some direction in the market though. We aren't having all these choppy zones. It's clearly trying to get down to somewhere. We just got to figure out what that point is. I really like this one. I thought this was the one. But sellers are definitely in control right now. We're down to our secondary level here. All right, one tick away here. So I'll be watching this one now. Okay, there's our new low. Okay, there's our 1 minute closer below. Let's see if we make lower lows here. I think we're just gonna drive down today. There's a lower low. Wow, it's almost just like hopping shorts. But there's nothing to go off of here. Even our 1 minute EMA is so far behind right now. Market's just crashing. Wanted to pull up yesterday. I want this to get confusing for you guys, but now I'm looking at yesterday's. Looking at these untested lows here. So those are Asia lows from yesterday. Let's see. All right, that gives us one more level, and that one's at 75, 76, 50, I think. You guys can see here we have an orb from I don't even know when down here, so we are really going down right now. Really bringing. I mean, this is crazy. We're down almost 30, 40 points from market right now. So we're at this low now. Let's see if we reject off this one. It looks better on the 1 minute so far. A lot better. One tap rejection. One tap rejection. This 5 should close here shortly. So this 5 is showing a good rejection. It is. If it closes like this, I think this will be my second play. So there's our closure. There's our tap. I don't want to see a lower low. And there's a lower low. Still trying to reject though, so I want to say we're going to reverse here, but we went on such a downtrend. But we should get some, at least a pullback to at least give us a little bit of points here. I kind of want to just hop into it. There's a higher high. Okay, I'm starting to like this a little bit. I'm going to put an order in.
Order submitted.
You guys use your own discretion here. We've been on a crazy downtrend. This could just be a pullback for a fly down. I want to see us catch this pullback. I don't know if it's a reversal. I want to see us catch this pullback for something that we may not. I may not get filled here. And we do have news coming up shortly too, though. So let me see what that's about. We got news at 7 a.m. It's at ISM PMI, and the Treasury Secretary is speaking. So depending on what happens with that, that could fluctuate us. So if I do get filled here, I'm gonna have a real tight stop loss. I'm kind of gonna trail it. Like I said, though, I may not get filled here. 1, 2, 3 rejections on the 1 minute, 1 rejection on the 5. Looks better than that first one. There's 10 points off of that right there. Even if this is a pullback, that's what I was kind of looking for. I don't think we'll get a fill here. I just want to see if this is a pullback or if this is a reversal, though. And plus, we have news in 8 minutes, so I'd rather not be in a trade during that time. Alright, I'll wait for price here. I'll leave my order in there. So I think it's pretty far at this point, but see how we wrapped off this 1 minute May here. Alright, did not get through the EMA there, so this may be a pullback. I'm gonna hold this order here. See if we can get one more retest out of it. I like this for longs right now. I know it sounds crazy, but we're gonna have to reverse at some point, and that's what we're trying to catch. $75.85, 5 points is there. I want to drive down. If I'm gonna use a market order, I want us to get down at least to this 80 mark, so that got my stop loss below this low. There's a higher high. Yeah, I think we're gonna continue up now, but we also have news in 5 minutes, so we gotta make a decision. Got room to the upside. I may position size down a little bit on this one, just because we've been in such a, and I'm not going crazy now. I'm trading with 2, which I normally trade with. I guess I'm almost trying to like full port these evals just to get back to the funded stage. to keep working towards payouts because all my accounts are frozen right now. So until I get those live ones back up. So I like this for not being a pullback. Downtrend. If this was a pullback, it would have shot back down on this after this candle. But we're kind of chopping it right now. So we could find an entry. I'm gonna get rid of this.
Order canceled.
Move this down. Find an entry somewhere at the low of this choppy zone that we're starting to create. I'm also trying to hold off because we have 4 minutes till noon, so I'd rather not get wicked out on some news candle. I'm still rejecting on this 1 minute EMA though. As soon as we get above it though, it should fly up. And that's what I don't want to miss either. Uh-uh. Okay, there's that low of our choppy zone. It's hard because we have 2 minutes till this news drops. I want to hop in, but I don't want to get wicked out. I'm starting to like this setup a lot though. Less than a minute for our news. I feel like the news is what it's gonna make it pop off though. There's our 1 minute EMA. I know news is about to hit, but I feel like the news is gonna pump it up the way that price is acting right now. Yeah, news is gonna take it up. There it is. There's that news candle hitting. So I really wanted to hop in like the bottom of this choppy zone, but news is so hit or miss, really. There's a little retracement here. maybe a play for a quick continuation here. If we could get down to this EMA, I might hop into it. I know this is like not our normal kind of trading style, but there's not too many setups today. After we just blew through all these lows, our orb's not really valid today. It's going to be a riskier, quick scalp off trade today. There's our 1 minute EMA. Good rejection. Rejection off those highs right here. I might just do it. I'm not saying you guys should or shouldn't do it, but it's kind of a weird day with our orb being invalid. With these lows, all 3-4 of our lows were taken out quickly, so it's almost like a continuation setup, but it's only off the 1 minute. So that's why I'm saying it's gonna be a faster scalp as opposed to our 5 minute EMA trades, because those 5 minute, the higher time frame is gonna hold more strength into them. Yeah, I don't mind to play off this 1 minute EMA though. There's one rejection, so it'd be somewhere up in this zone. There's our news candle. That's what I was trying to catch. I thought that news candle would take us up, and it did. So that would have been a nice, slow, quick catch right there. So I'm looking for a 75.89 entry, even somewhere right here in this zone, 75.90. We're carrying that choppy zone again. Looking for that breakout up. Now put our stop loss down here at the 85. So I like an entry there at the 75.90 mark. Almost tapped it. EMA would be even better. There's our EMA. I'm gonna do a market order on this one to get filled. Like I said though, this is not our normal trades. There's not a lot of confluences here. There's not all our normal stuff is kind of out the window right now. This is a bias trade. Come on, get down.
Order filled.
All right, I hopped in. Not the best entry, not the worst entry. Like I said, I don't love these trades. I actually hate these trades. This is breaking rules. This is having no confluences. This is just saying I think it's going to go back up. I don't think this is a pullback anymore. And I'm going to be trailing this one. I'll be trailing it. If it takes off, I'll be trailing it with a stop loss. And I may hop out earlier than normal. I may not even let it hit, take profit. We're holding pretty well off this 1 minute EMA. This is all we have to go off of though. Oh, look at that candle. This is all we have to go off is this 1 minute EMA. Praying that thing strength to hold itself today. where you guys were stopped out, if it was 5 points or whatever you guys went for on that last trade. Have that marked out on your chart. So 75.90, if you got stopped out at 5 points, 75.95, that's your break even for the day. So just the something that I like to do is, if I do take a loss, I know once I get up here, if prices continue to go up, I'll keep writing it up, but maybe I'll move my stop loss and put it at that break even for the day. So no matter what happens, at least I have a clean slate for the day, Um, my break even is just above that line, so I'm right there with you guys. We're still holding relatively strong in this 1 minute EMA. I want to get away from it though. Let's get another break up. I'd hate to take 2 losses in a day. Oh, I'm in this with 3 contracts. I didn't really mean to do that. Well, I have a higher position size than I wanted to. That's okay though. Making an equal low here. So it's hard. Like, these aren't the best entries for these kinds of trades. Obviously, the best entry is right at that line where we called it out the first time, and then maybe this choppy zone that I was looking at for the second one. Let's see, we have this 5 minute. We could chop all the way down and make an equal low or something. Be nice if this 5 minute candle would reverse. That'd show some more strength to the upside, because we have equal bodies here on the candles. Let's see, we're right with this 1 minute. 1 minute's kind of chopping through the EMA. Not too bad, actually. I know it's breaking the EMA, but it's projecting right away off of it, so not terrible on that side, on the 1 minute side. I know this is kind of a choppier trade. I know these aren't that fun to be in. This 5 minutes should close any second here. All right, that's a lot better. That's a nice 5 minute closure. Like I said, I wanted that to reverse, so looking for a higher high here off the previous. There it is. And now we need to break these highs. Our 5 minute EMA is up there, so that'd be the next thing to watch. But obviously, our break even for the day is right below it, so not a terrible spot to be in. 1 minute, almost a U right here, kind of creating this little U. Need to break these highs and get past that U. It looks like it's going right now. Need to keep this strength. At least recover us for the day, and of course go for more. We got to close above these highs though, or this first starting of the U. There it is. Okay. So we're playing around our break even low right here. like I said, our 5-minute EMA is right there, so we have to be watching this. I would really like us to get past this break-even point so we can move our stop loss up there and try and ride this out for 10 or 15 points. If you are worried, a good stop loss right now would be top of this wick off the 5-minute chart. It'd be a good place to get stopped out. Kind of rejecting right here. See, we still got our momentum up though. There's our first little break there. Okay, I like this a lot better. We need to get another drive up. So right now, or up there, we should be green for the day. Anything after that is just profit, right? I may do this here. Depending on what you're in there with, obviously I'm in there with 3, kind of on accident, but you could do a sell limit on just like one contract here, or a sell limit on one here, and let take those partials. That's what I was kind of looking to set right there, but I think I'm just gonna let this ride right now. It's 4 points from our 10. What I don't want to see here is a lower low. I'd like to see this keep driving up after breaking out of this U. Obviously, that big downtrend today. Looks like it's going to be a slow recovery. I thought we would kind of fire up even after that news. I mean, we fired up nicely here, but if you're trailing this, maybe trail it just below this wick down here. Let's make a higher high. Five minutes should be looking pretty good though. Right now, should be higher highs on that. Yeah. Oh, okay. I should have been looking at this. Got to watch out here. Here's our 5-minute EMA. So there's our break-even line. I'm going to move that now, or I'll make it a different color. I'll make it green for break-even. Okay, and I'm going to add a line for this 5-minute EMA. We need to break through this. I kind of forgot it was there. We need to break that line. If we're going to reject off that, it could pull back down. So green is break-even. Blue right here is 5-minute EMA. There's 6 points. 6.5. There's 5. There's our EMA. Another rejection. So gotta watch it here. We could fire back down. There's 5-minute EMA once again. There's 7. Another rejection. Okay. So how many rejections do you guys want to take off this? Because it's kind of firing back down, right? So if you had a trailing stop loss there, you probably just got taken out. But hopefully you had it at that break-even level, so you're still clean slate, green for the day. Not green for the day, but you're clean slated. Don't like this candle at all. Big rejection off the 5-minute EMA and a lower low on the 1 minute. So I'm gonna have to put my stop loss somewhere here because that was a big rejection. I want us to fire back up, and I'll get my stop loss at that break-even point. There it is. All right. If I get stopped out here, that's fine. I'm even for the day. If it takes off on me, cool. I make some profit. stopped out. But as you can see, I'm okay for the day. That was 2 trades. One was a loss. I was down like almost 800 in this account. I'm ending it now with something. Hopefully you guys kind of followed along on that one with that same risk management. If you're still in it, that's fine. That's okay. I think it still has good real potential to keep going up if you're still in this. I'm trying to play it a little more safer with this eval. Like I said, all my accounts got frozen. They're all getting switched over to live accounts, so that's going to be a little bit of a process. So to continue trading with you guys, I got to keep this account going. And I went in with 3 contracts when I really didn't want to go with 3 contracts on that second trade, but that's okay. That got me to break even. So we're breaking through this 1 minute EMA. If you guys are still in this, yeah, let me know if you guys are still in this. I'll try and call out something while you guys are in this one. But obviously the play for that second one would have been down here, and this low was what, from yesterday or 2 days ago or something like that. So that would have been a nice 20-ish points right there. That was obviously the play. You can't really tell that when market opens like this. We drop down over 40 points from pre-market. So bad day for the market. It's just flying down. So hopefully 5 points. So you're pretty much break even for the day, right, Matthew? That's a nice recovery trade. I was so down. Okay, so you're holding on to it. I got you. Let's see. So this was our entry. That's our break-even point. Full TP is at 10 points, so 7,600. Okay. Let me try and do this quickly. So there's your entry. There's our 1 minute EMA. There's your break-even. There's your full TP. Yeah, it's a fat rejection off that 5 minute EMA, so I don't like that, the way it's rejecting there. Oh, look at this candle. You may have to, I don't want to tell you to cut your losses and then it flies up, but I'll be trailing this one hard. Maybe if this is your entry, pull up your stop loss and bring it up to this entry at 75. What is this, 75.90 at your entry point? That way you're not losing more on this trade. You got out at 74.590. Okay, no, that's fine. You got out at 75.90. Okay, no, you're good, Ella. So yeah, you're down for the day. That's okay. It's part of trading. There's, like I always say, there's never a single trader who has green days every single day forever. That's not a thing ever. Luckily for us, we had a nice recovery trade where we made some of it back, if not all of it back. But it's part of trading. I mean, unless you have a crystal ball, you're not going to see that when market opens, it's going to fly down 40 points and blow through all of our key levels. It is what it is. That's just part of the game. That's something we all accept. That's all the risks that we accept. And we just come back. So if you're down, what do you say, 273? Yeah, 273. If you're down 273 today, okay, cool. Let's go make 1,000 tomorrow. That's how you offset that. That's why we have our risk management set, because of course we always want our losers to be less than our winners, in terms of how many times we lose. So if we lose 1 time a week, but we have 4 winners this week, okay, so if you make 4,000 but you lost 500, you're still up 3,500 for that week. So that's how you have to look at it. So it's okay. you took that loss. I mean, I took the loss too. Luckily, I got back to break even. Um, but I'm still not where I'm at, where I want to be at in this account. I want to be growing this account, and I'm not at this point. So, um, but that's just how you look at it. Even if I take two losses, so I lose 500 to 500 on Monday and Tuesday. Okay, cool. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I made 1,000 each day. So, um, that's 3,000 compared to 1,000. So I'm up 2,000 for the week. Um, of course, that's not, you're not going to go buy a Lambo on that, but you're growing your account, and that's it. That it's a compound thing. So okay, so that's 1 week. Okay, so now look at the month. So this month 2,000, next month or next week 3,000, and then at the end of the month, well, at the end of the month I got an extra 5, 6 grand, whatever it may be, right? Um, and then compound that on the year, and it just keeps growing and growing and growing. And then as you keep going too, the losses become fewer and less frequent. Um, because you get more comfortable setting those stop loss, take profits, and seeing those setups happen and getting better entries and all that. So everything is a compound in trading. Your skills is compounding, your account is compounding, your wallet's compounding, all that. Uh, and the only way to do it, the only way to get wins is to take losses. The only way to get to take losses, it all goes together. Um, you're not going to get a win if you don't risk taking a loss, and you're not always going to get that win. So you have to risk that loss and accept that you can get that loss. Um, there's always there's always something in trading. What went wrong? What went right? What could have been better? What went wrong? Market dived 40 points on us today, and broke through all of our key levels. We took a bad entry and got stopped out. Should have been a little more patient. What went right? We took that second trade, recovered some losses, if not all of our losses. What could have been better? We could have been more patient and followed that first entry, and could have ended up green today, because this level was beautiful. But we all lived to trade another day. Nobody blew their account today. Nobody overtraded. Nobody got emotional and started clicking too many buttons. We all had proper risk management, and we lived to trade another day. That's how you need to do it. Live to trade another day. Take that loss, come back, get a win tomorrow. So you won't even remember today. Um, but yeah, I got that. Yeah, these funded accounts. I mean, that's why I was so mad yesterday. I was like, "Where'd my accounts go?" They're like, "Oh, we're moving you to live." I don't mean, it's like their version of, I don't even know what it is, honestly. Yeah, I really haven't looked too much into it, but I was so consistent on those accounts. I was getting payouts almost every single day on them, and so now I gotta wait until a week or two until they move to that live phase where supposedly it's real capital hitting the markets. Uh, yeah, but it kind of messed me up because now I gotta wait. It kind of put me out of trading. So I went with Take Profit Trader, which I was with them a while ago. They were like one of the first prop firms I used. So I just got this $50,000 account or 50K account. But as you can see, there's my first day on it. I'm up 45 big old dollars on it. So I'm doing great. It's just what it is. It's tomorrow I could be up 1,500 in it, and then I can be up another 50, and then so if I make 1,500 on tomorrow, and then 1,500 on Friday, I passed. I'm on the funded phase. Um, I try and pass these evals faster. That's why I was going up in size today, because I just want to get them done, so I can get to that funded phase, start building that buffer, and that's what it's all about, is getting those payouts. That's the way I do it, because I want the process to be quicker. It's also riskier doing it like that. You might have to take less trades because you might take those losses, and now you got to recuperate. It goes hand in hand with each other. So um, my favorite thing to do is trade with those two contracts. It's the most consistent. And honestly, I'm not the best at math, and two contracts is super easy for me to do math on, because I know that 1 point is $100. So that's why I like those two contracts, honestly. After I go to 3-4, I start getting confused with the points and how much everything is and all that. So, but yeah, I mean, as you can see, I just started this account and I'm only at $45. So it is what it is. I'll come back tomorrow and I'll put 1,500 into it. It is what it is. That's part of trading. We have to learn to accept it. And if you don't, you are gonna hate trading. And you can't hate trading. If you hate trading, you won't succeed in it. You have to love every part of it. You have to love your losses. You have to love your wins. You have to love every single part of it. All right, Ella, have a good one. I will see you tomorrow. Get some rest. We'll come back even stronger. Matthew, unless you have anything, brother, uh, I probably won't be looking for another trade today. That was my 2 trades. I try not to take more than 2 trades. I might hop on Asia if you guys are trying to do that today. Maybe get some trades in Asia session. I'll let you guys know about that kick thing so we can get off of YouTube and maybe it's a little more cleaner. All right, Matthew. I'll let you guys have a good one. I'm gonna end the stream now.